Hi everyone, welcome to my vlog. Today we will tackle about the one of the most influential educational philosopher of all the time, John Dewey. Dewey was a strong advocate of learning through experience, and his ideas continue to shape education today. Let's explore his contribution and how they impact teaching of learning. John Dewey in 1859 to 1952 was an American philosopher, psychologist, and educational reformer. He believed that education should not just be about memorizing the fact, but about engaging students in meaningful learning or real-world learning experiences. He introduced what we call now progress education, which emphasize hands-on learning or critical thinking. Dewey's most important contribution was his experimental learning approach, meaning that students can learn by doing, experiment, and reflect on their experience. He argued that students can be placed where students actively learn or participant in learning instead of passively absorbing information from teachers. Dewey also believed the importance of democracy and education. He emphasized that school should be prepare students to be active, informed citizens who can think critically and work together to solve problems. So what should students be learning? According to Dewey, education should go beyond textbooks. Students focused on problem solving and critical thinking skills, social and emotional development, real-life application of knowledge, collaboration and communication, and lastly, encourage curiosity and exploration. Dewey believed that students should be actively participant in their own learning. Here are some ways of educators can apply his philosophy. First is inquiry-based learning. Inquiry-based learning is encourage students to ask questions, explore, and investigate topics. Second is project-based learning. Project-based learning lets students work on real-world projects that can require research and creativity. Third is collaborative learning. Collaborative learning is foster teamwork and discussion among students to build communication and problem-solving skills. Fourth is hands-on activity. Hands-on activity is use experiment, field trips, and interactive lesson to engage students. Lastly is reflection and discussion. Reflection and discussion is encourage students to reflect on their own learning experiences and share insights. So in overall, John Dewey's philosophy of learning through experience make education more engaging, meaningful, and effective. His approach encourages active learning, creativity, and critical thinking, ensuring that students develop essential skills for the real world. A student-centered learning environment fosters independence and helps learning to adapt to ever-changing circumstances. By incorporating experimental learning, we not only make education enjoyable but also equip students with the ability of critical thinking, collaborative, and innovative. In today's world where information is readily available, education should focus on how to think rather than what to think. Teachers should be served as a facilitator, guiding students through exploration and discovery, rather than merely delivering information. With John Dewey's principle in mind, we can build a future where learning is an exciting and transformative experiences of all.